Hello YouTube, Red to Green here again with another recap. Today is March 7th, 2022. It was an interesting day. Definitely a lot of momentum in an energy sector. It's very choppy though, so gotta watch out. There those micro drops, there's flushes, all kinds of stuff, especially in the low float area. Most of the stocks we traded today were had sub 12 million share float, something around that. So watch out. Please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like the recaps. Also a live stream every day starting around 9:15, 9:10 every morning. So come join, come say hi. Anyway, my P&L for today is coming up. All right, $120.08. I traded 246 stocks today, and as you can see, I traded majority of the stocks that is energy sector related. We all know the geopolitical issues right now in the world, and this is pretty much what everybody's been eyeing and watching and kind of trying to invest in. So energy sector is definitely going to be wild for a while. So let's start with HUSA. HUSA was quiet for a bit, okay, when it opened up. So, and then all of a sudden start ripping. I traded HUSA majority of the time today, and it's the highest gainer for me, $147.39. What happened with HUSA is I was up over $200 on it, I believe maybe 220 or something like that, and then I got caught in a micro flush. It was 500 shares, and that micro flush was about 20 cents. So I lost about $100, maybe a little less than $100. And I went from being up to 20 to down, to being up 120. So $100, and that's almost 50% of my gains for the day. It was one trade flush. And the thing is, normally I could predict those type of scenarios, but they do happen. But I was just very unexpected for the stock that was pushing 3, 5, 6, 7 cents in the breakouts, and that momentum pushes, all of a sudden flushes 20 cents. So that's not normal, and it happens rarely, but it does happen. And usually it happens when the stock becomes stale, right? When the buyers and sellers is just indecisive, there's no movement on the timed in sales, and you see this flush sometimes. Well, it wasn't like that today for HUSA, and it's one of those stocks very similar to INDO. You have those micro flushes, high spread, but except HUSA did not have a high spread, which I liked. And I think the majority of my success today with HUSA is because of the smaller spread. And that's why I traded HUSA mostly. And by the way, this stock is ripping right now. We're up at 830. High of day was, 879, right? Stock is crazy. I was done trading HUSA. I'm going to tell you when I was done trading HUSA. When it was at $5.37. That's my last trade on it. And by the way, I definitely overtraded today, 348 trades. That's not normal, so I'm going to try to keep it low, and that's going to be my kind of, not a motivation, that's going to be my cutoff, is like when I see a lot of trades and not a lot of progress. That's when I'm pretty much, I should stop and kind of like, you know what, I need to revisit what I'm doing kind of scenario. So anyway, and 348 orders, definitely a signal for that. Anyway, HUSA is popping, definitely good setups. Micro flush, got caught on that, lost $100, and that was pretty much it. I kind of crawled myself up. I was up 120, now I'm up 147. So I made about $30 or something, I don't know. So, and then IMPP was also on people's watch list, also part of the energy sector, and I believe it is energy sector, right? Imperial Petroleum, yep. And it was good setups. Unfortunately, I didn't capitalize. The breakouts didn't work in my favor. I couldn't time it, same as with INDO. But I was up at some point, like break even or $1 up, and then I just kept trading it, and I was giving back, and I was like, you know what, I need to cut it, because what happened on Friday for me is I keep trading. I was hoping for that next $50 trade, $70 trade, and it never happened. So IMPP, not much to say, down $27 on it. Just cut the losses quick, stop trading it, and I'm sure if I would have continued, maybe I would have gained something back. But again, because of the sheer amount of number of orders I took today, it's just sometimes it's over trading and it's exhausting too. INDO, our favorite. I hate INDO. Friday was painful. Thursday was alright. So I'm pretty much break even on INDO, I feel like, after trading it. And it's definitely, it's at $50. It's unbelievable. It was at $3-4. Now it's at $80. It's insane. Insane. Good setups. Very similar price action like it was before. Trading View showing it's a ARCA market maker on it. So I don't know if it's Amex or whatnot. But usually these are very wild for me. And I know I should be up a lot more on it, and I'm only up $18 on it, so not a lot. I feel like that was pretty much a break-even trade for me, and I have this love and hate relationship with INDO, and that's kind of, I wasn't afraid to touch it, but I wasn't comfortable trading INDO, especially when there was a HUSA. I prefer HUSA versus INDO for my type of trading. Again, you guys are all aware about INDO. I'm not going to go into detail. The setups were there. The bounces over VWAP were there. Everything was there. MXC, a lot of people capitalize on this. This thing could rip, right? It rips dollars, points. And look at that rip right now into this midday. We're pretty much high of day, and we're testing again. So is it going to be double top, or is it going to break and it's going to create a new highs? We'll see. But it's definitely at this level. There's MARPs popping right now on the scanners. I see USEG, so a lot of movement in the energy sector, a lot of popping. I don't want to FOMO in. After this recap, I'm just gonna go for a walk. That's it. I'm not gonna FOMO in because I should be up a lot more today than 120, but I'm not gonna FOMO in because on Friday, what happened is I was down only $60 and I FOMO'd in some of these moves. And I lost another $140, so was down total $200. And by the way, $200 is the highest loss almost in a half a year for me. So not looking good, right? That's not a good consistency. SQSP, I did attempt it. It was just no volume there, and I don't know. It was looking good initially, but I just never. You know how there's a dead silence in the time and sales on a stock. I felt like that stock actually had that a lot, and it would move like 40 cents in just somebody buys 500 shares. It didn't make sense. So it was just a weird stock for me. And I also attempted YTEN, and YTEN I felt like I could have been up a lot more, and I'm down on it, unfortunately. Just the setups and the breakouts weren't working. I feel like I was really people shorting it. That's the stock for shorting today for sure. But hindsight 2020, right? It could have very well ripped above 730. So anyway, that's a day for me. $120.08. These are the stocks I traded. Not a lot to show. Unfortunately. We get a lot of people kind of trying to decide if day trading's for them or not, and maybe we could have an evening TED talk type of conversation and stuff, but it's definitely draining when you're spinning your wheels, right? I know some traders just they were up for first half of February, decent amount, and then all of a sudden they gave it all back, so they break even for the months. Imagine how that feels, being break even for the months after dedicating a decent amount of time trading, right? And I know a lot of people are like, you know what, you better off just get a job at Chick-fil-A, whatever. You get more money for that than just trading and doing this. So, but I'll let you guys think about this statement. What do you guys think? Is it better to go Chick-fil-A and or rather doing what I'm doing. So just, I want your opinion. Let me know. Let me guys know. But anyway, please hit thumbs up. Please subscribe if you like the recaps. Come join me on live streams. Hopefully tomorrow brings a better day. Hopefully I won't get caught in that micro flush. But guys, stay safe there. It's a wild market. I know a lot of people are up, but I'm sure people who are down, they're not really sharing that stuff, even though some do. And I encourage you guys to share if you're down. You know, don't get discouraged. I'm here being transparent with you. I'm expecting the same. So anyway, come join the chat. Share your P&L in the chat if you like. It just gives a little bit of confidence, right? It's not only beneficial for me. It's also beneficial for you, and you will hopefully you understand that. Anyway, guys, talk to you tomorrow and stay safe.